everything is set up properly. Honestly, this game has an incredible OS2. So it feels a bit dirty to cover it up with music that is not from the game. However, it's my stream, and I can do what I want. So, if anyone is confused by the title, I already have the world record. I just want to kill the game and make nobody ever seriously go for world record again. There are all these gaming legends that are monuments ahead of the general speedrunning population. This is the mark I'm trying to leave on this game. Not this run, though. This run kind of sucks. Five seconds behind is absolutely it. My mouse back. I will confess, I have literally never been ahead after updating my splits, so either made a mistake adding these times in, I've gotten really unlucky. Which it could be both. Hello? I don't think my mic was working. At least on OBS's side. Working just fine on Discord's. Are you fucking kidding me, game? Don't eat my goddamn inputs. Alright, so. Let's try that again. Guaranteed to be at least a decent fight. Even with good micro. Even with good mashing, good menuing. Still a second behind. Ion Scion. I thought you were a Satan alternative account, if I'm being honest. Because if Satan isn't herself, now we got Auntie herself. Motherfucker. Did take inspiration. Yes. Yes, that makes sense. Am I pronouncing it right? I know I made a joke about a sea shanty, but I think it would be a little a little rude if that was wrong and I never asked. Father. Shanti. Oh, it's meant to. Oh, I'm stupid. It just clicked that it's meant to be like Indian. Duh! Fucking hell. I'm a dumbass, okay? We can admit it. Shanty. Father Shanty. Shanty, Shanty, Shanty. Shit! Father Shanty. Do you want me to butcher it or not? I'm probably gonna keep butchering it. I'm gonna just apologize in advance. Means peace. It's Sanskrit. Fun fact. That was a fun fact. Sanskrit. Ah, glorious AoE, my beloved. Two more. This is a 3-turn. Still cracking up though because I wasn't expecting my off comment to become a an actual thing. Oh, whoops. Call me Shanty? Shanty in a pirate con. Fuck! Shanty. There we go. Okay, I need to get you a nickname so I can stop having this headache. That was ballsy of me, actually. That time save is because of a small reroute I made. You save 6 or 7 seconds by skipping the 100 gold chest on the left of the statue. And you can skip it if you get any drop over 50 gold. The fallback is, of course, the health potion. That's at the very last screen. Shantass! I'm more likely to call you Tass. Or Sans. That one's just funny. I'm Tass. Fits with Warmech calling you TZ. I did all those speedruns. No way! Got a war hero in chat.
Hey, Calvin.
Hey! Welcome in.
I forgot that my icon does that when I talk. And I'm back to laughing like an idiot about it.
So did I, actually. That's incredible.
Who we got in chat? I just woke up. I don't even have the stream open.
We had Siestro in earlier, and now we have Scion. It's a
Okay.
stream.
Much appreciated. I don't even need to open it then.
Oh, my viewers, no!
Fine, I'll open it for you.
I actually can't continue this run because I don't have enough power to crescendo.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that does suck, actually. I don't actually know how to fix that. I've genuinely never had bad enough luck that I've been in this situation before. I mean, I guess the backup is just fight another encounter, but I'm not going for a no reset record, so...
Yeah,
Either
that
the
makes sense.
RNG works out...
Or it doesn't, and you have to reset. That's too bad.
Yeah, I wasn't super attached. That back up. The fucking slight sliver. That's so good. Okay. Well, that's a new way to lose the run.
Yeah, that's a little odd. I don't...
I've done a lot of e-rusting, and I've never seen that before.
That's hilarious.
It's fine. It's fine. At least the game is keeping it fresh, you know? Like dipping your phone in some rice, keeping it fresh. Oh well, that means the next 10 minutes we get to see if I can save time on these splits finally.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, this first split, I think I fucked up when I added all these like micro splits in there, because I've never been able to beat it despite the fact I put the letter grade as a B.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure that I'm splitting like 4 seconds late.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I'm trying to split on the music jingle. On the last note of the music jingle, that's when I split. But I think when I set up the times in the first place, I
That's
split.
not how you set it up.
Yeah, that's not how I set it up. I think I set it up when the fight is over. But it's like the music jingle just makes more sense.
It's a much more consistent cue.
Mm-hmm. Especially because like I don't know what my fingers are doing.
You're playing a rhythm game for crying out loud.
Exactly. So unless this fight is exactly perfect, we're gonna be behind again. It would be really funny if we did get a perfect fight, though.
Yeah. Well, because you just had to speak it into existence, right?
Exactly. Not even close.
Not like that, you won't.
Sometimes I wish that the double tab could hit different targets.
If one of them dies, that would be
Yeah,
nice.
That would be nice.
It would make the early game a lot more consistent now that I think about it.
It would, yeah, very distinctly. I mean, granted, we need exactly 6 riffs in 2 different combinations to get
Yeah.
get a 2-turn in that fight, so it's not like it's likely to begin with. You either need 4 double tabs and 2 bounding impacts, or 4 bounding impacts and 2 double tabs to have enough damage to kill. So that would effectively just let you double your success rate, but the success rate is like, what, 4% or something ridiculously low?
Yeah, well, from 4 to 8% is pretty high, actually, of a bump.
Exactly.
So,
They are updating this game again, which is a little odd, but I'm not complaining.
really,
Yeah.
games like this don't really need that.
No, they don't.
What kind of updates is it getting?
So far, it's only been like like they made the text bigger and they added some different menu stuff, but nothing
Oh, sure.
too crazy. Hopefully they don't add anything too crazy, because that would make things a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully we don't. Have to.
Split
Go ahead.
leaderboards at that point.
Right. It's like
Which you don't need when the speedrunning community is already small as it is. Like,
we are barely a blip. Apparently,
leaderboards can be great for big communities.
yeah, we have one category. Potentially two. I think the 100% would be a lot more interesting if I wasn't trying to do a Legend of Zelda style 100% definition where you have to upgrade everything. Like if it was just like all side
Collect all
quests,
items.
yeah, all side quests, all rifts, then it would be fantastic.
No grinding necessary.
Yeah, but effectively what it turns into is a 45-minute to an hour grind-a-thon after doing 100%. It's like, I don't want to fucking do that.
But you're stubborn. You're not going to change that.
Then I have to ask questions. Like, what's the best way to grind in this game? I don't want to answer that question. That sounds so miserable. I think I just got a silver record, by the way, so we are completely set on money.
Optimizing grinding is so not interesting.
Like, it's interesting once. For when you're
Oh,
learning
sure.
how to optimize it. But, like, the rest of the time, it's like, why am I doing this?
The amount of ripple effects from small decisions in how you grind, right? It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
It's interesting, like, once. Fuck your face! Exact lethal.
I mean, you did say fuck your face. Obviously, it was exactly lethal.
That should be my battle cry. If I was a Pokemon, that would.
Yeah,
100%
it's what
be
you
mine.
say as soon as you're sent in.
Fucked up the meters, it's fine. 13. This doesn't kill. What do you mean this doesn't kill? Oh my god! This run sucks.
So true. I felt that sigh in my soul.
Thanks. I forgot for a second that I wasn't alone.
Not only are you not alone, you're in a call with me, and not only are you in a call with me, you are streaming.
Nope, not alone.
Not alone. Never alone. Never alone.
The voices, they're in my head.
Uh-huh. Figured this was much more efficient than just, like, seeding doubt into you. Directly talking. It's much nicer.
Yes, that is a lot more efficient. Okay, so we're gonna be like 7 seconds behind. We can make that up with a good forest section. I kind of just want to finish a run because I want to practice Rifson, and I haven't got a single run to him. So I would like to finish a run, even if it's a little behind. Just so I can practice that man a couple times. Oh, did I tell you I found the save location for this game?
No,
So I can actually make backup saves now.
that's a huge deal. Are you kidding? Are you gonna make like a little bit of documentation on how to do so for other people?
Hell no. Gatekeeping.
Girl bossing.
I'm kidding, by the way. But it's just in the
Of
computer
course.
files. The problem with digging in your computer files is that, like, it'll say user your name. So if I don't
Yeah.
behave myself, it'll just casually dox me. I actually have to use my brain. Such a rare commodity these days.
I know. You're a speedrunner. What use is that?
Alas, it's a necessity. The sacrifices we make for the things we love.
Or even things that we tolerate.
28 is a perfectly fine crescendo number at the end of this fight.
That's good. You're not gonna lose the run based off of crescendo power.
That might
That's just weird.
have been the stupidest fucking hypothetical.
Like you saying that. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't make any sense.
All the ways to use a run. Not having crescendo meter.
How does that even happen?
That RNG.
Of course, but like, how bad does it have to get?
So, we fight 3 fights. The first fight is the
Okay.
tutorial for the upgrades. And so, every time we play a double tab, it gives us 1 extra charge of the crescendo meter. So, with an optimal fight, you can get like 8 crescendo charges, and with a not optimal fight, you get 13. Optimal being
Got it.
guys.
Yep.
And so that means when you get to this portion, you have plus or minus 5, and most of the time it doesn't fucking matter. I'm being completely honest. Don't. Yeah, most of the time it doesn't matter because the whirling Plux ends up being so good. It does 1 crescendo charge plus every time you hit the enemy. It's awful.
That's pretty nice.
So you get 5 charge for the whirling Plux, and you get 4 charge for the double tab. So ideally you play the double tabs and the whirling Plux to get the charge on your crescendo meter.
Sure.
Fuck. Well, this might be a reset because I upgraded the wrong thing because I was trying to menu funny. It's fine. It's fine. At least that does 3 extra damage. Anyway.
New route discovered.
Time loss discovered.
Yes.
Anyway, your basic attacks charge 2. Your double tab charges 4. Your whirling Plux charge 5. And so if you don't get enough whirling Plux double tabs you, I guess you cannot charge enough.
But it's quite unlikely that you don't.
Right.
That's really funny.
You have 6 riffs to that give you 4 or 5. So I had to draw like everything awful.
Hello, Larry.
Well, funnily enough, this has a chance to live, so. This
You're not gonna
being
get Larry
the-
Blueballed?
No, we might. If exactly we get power slap here. Which we don't.
No, Larry.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see.
For a guy who streams rhythm games, a rhythm game, you do sing off key. That's fun.
Nothing really matters.
No, he's doing it worse just to spite me.
To me.
Ah, make it stop.
Nothing really matters.
Your whole chat is people who like music as well. This is cruel to them.
That's why I don't sing. I'm a percussionist.
It's an act of cruelty. That's not nice to yourself. Hold on.
I'm a percussionist. I'm good at rhythms. I am. Never was in a choir. Never did church as a kid. Well, I did. When my youngest brother, my parents wanted him baptized.
Ooh.
And
I see.
we went for a while to have the church presence. And when my parents asked about it, the church was just like, yeah, how about you give us a little bit more money? And my parents
Generous
were like,
donations.
my parents were like, go fuck yourself, and we stopped going. But the only thing I remember were the donuts.
Dude, yes.
We would go to church, we would get donuts afterwards, and that would be that. Now we just get donuts anyway on the weekends, so...
That's cool. Kind of cut out the middleman, huh?
Right, fuck the church. Who am I, Martin Luther? The sad part is that no one's gonna see that joke because this run sucks. Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Gotta let my battle cry be known to the masses.
Big stretch.
This run's probably getting reset.
Oh, that's your battle cry.
This one sucks.
If it wasn't, why would you say it so often?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not starting the first split off 8 seconds behind.
No, that's pretty miserable to hang over you.
I'll take
But you
4
can make it
seconds
back.
behind. I'll take 4 seconds behind, thank you very much.
Do you prefer your RNG chokes to be at the start of the run like this or towards the end? Which I know there are some RNG chokes later, but much less.
I mean, I ran a video game where the run started with slot machine.
That's true. You do prefer it at the start. You could choose to put it at the end too, so that kind of immediately indicates your preference, right?
Right. Like, I think it doesn't matter when you have no skill,
Oh, interesting.
but it's like when you're just learning the game.
Doesn't it not matter if you have skill then too? Because like it's the same thing. Everything else is just gonna be faster.
Well, that's the thing, is that when you have little skill, it doesn't matter as much, and when you have a lot of skill, it doesn't matter as much. So when you're middle of the pack, that RNG swing might make a bigger difference.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
And so obviously if you're gonna try to optimize it, so you're gonna put the RNG at the front, and you're gonna roll for good RNG.
So you can go for the min-max your RNG, and you're a good enough player that you know you're going to be able to min-max the other levels.
Exactly. The problem is that with PvZ, I tripped right at the finish line.
Problem is with PvZ, you cannot guarantee that you'll be able to min-max the
Right.
other levels. They are not purely mechanical. They are sight read intensive and RNG.
That is unfortunately the game.
Isn't that exactly why people love it though, as a speed game?
That's why I can't go back to it, if I'm being honest.
No, that's fair.
I already struggle with returning to something that I was once really good at, and then not being as good at it. Ah, fuck you, dude.
But when it's so sight read intensive, it kind of hurts more, huh? Because like you should be able to keep up with the pace, but now you're kind of feeling that struggle on 2 axes compared to just 1.
it's like I have to practice 12 mini games. This doesn't even kill. Fuck this. I have to
practice 12 mini games.
12 mini games to the point of perfection, only to re-roll the good RNG until I get lucky, and then not choke.
Okay, imagine that
I'm
category, but like minus slot machine, minus raining seeds.
I would take minus slot machine if I'm being honest.
Really? That's enough. Raining
That's
seeds
enough.
is really swingy though, I thought.
Yeah, but at least that one's fun.
I guess it is more like, sight read skill, because some really unconventional strategies can pop up, and that's pretty cool.
Right. It's
But, like-
it's walnut bowling. Well, I guess if you do shadow nut, walnut bowling isn't that bad anymore.
Walnut bowling's not terrible.
Slot machine is like an extreme case of RNG makes or breaks the level, but then you have like 6 or 7 levels that are just moderate to high RNG.
Isn't it interesting how Walnut Bowling 2 is so different from Walnut Bowling 1?
Have you seen
I've always
Shadow Nut
appreciated that.
and Walnut Bowling 1?
No,
So
no.
basically,
What is Shadow Nut?
they use some memory bullshit to have a
What?
invisible nut freeze in place, and when a zombie walks into it, it goes vertically, ricocheting off the zombies. Like
Oh,
a normal
I-
walnut.
I've seen that in modding.
Yeah.
So it just kills everything.
So it doesn't kill everything. It is limited in what it does.
Because it's just a walnut, because it
Yeah.
has a set moving speed. Sure,
So
okay.
if there's a bunch of guys in like lane 5 and there's nothing else, it's gonna like have to fly all the way back and forward on the lane.
These are the easiest Explodos to budget ever, though, is what you're
Right,
saying.
and so what ends up happening is that the walnut by itself can trigger 50% rules when you don't have Explodo Nut. And so it makes the variance
Wow.
of that level like so much lower. Like you're not getting world record off of that strategy, but you're certainly going to be in a smaller range, and it helps out a ton with the level. Then for Dr. Zomboss's Revenge, you're really just looking for a 3-cycle, which is RNG. Raining Seeds, you're just hoping for something that doesn't suck. I just can't do it anymore. I'm good. It was fun for some of the like events going on to play the game, because it's like a 135 is fairly consistent at my skill level. But like if I wanted something like a 130, I would have to spend probably 1,000 hours just playing the game. Gonna be honest, I would rather touch grass.
Yeah, I happen to agree. Like the fact that you kind of have a life to worry about as well.
Right.
It makes it a lot more difficult to justify. Yeah.
have work, I have responsibilities, I have friends I want to spend time with. It's hard to come home after work and go, well, I have to practice for 2 hours tonight.
Are you ready to clock
Otherwise-
into your second job?
Right, like, I don't... like, I would have to commit super hard to it, and probably play 2 or 3 hours a night for 3 times a week, and it's like, that just doesn't...
It could be really
sound
nice to
fun.
commit to something like that, but with the nature of the category, it's like, why would you put all that resource into one thing? It doesn't make any sense to me.
And I have no interest in any percent. Any percent consistency
sure,
does the
yeah.
best. I'm never playing Hundo again.
I think the only category that I would want to like really run is New Game Plus Shopless.
It's a
But
fun
I think that's just
game.
because I watched Peter play a lot of it, so I'm kind of biased.
Yeah, Peter playing was fun. There's a couple
I mean,
pressure points that may or may not break your run, but the rest of it's fun.
Peter's not doing as much of that lately, but have you seen what he has been doing?
He made his own game last I heard.
Yeah, a second one's coming on the way.
Yeesh. Popping them out like kids.
Solo dev. I know. He's just putting his nose to the grindstone. He's just doing stuff. He's creating ideas that he's interested in. I respect it a lot.
Do your thing,
He's
man. Do your thing.
the one that he's making right now is like hockey x PvZ x Earthbound. Table hockey, I mean.
I was like, how do Canadians fighting over Oreos on knife shoes mesh with PVZ?
Hey, if there was
Table
anybody in the PvZ community to tell us, it would be the resident Canadian. So
He's Canadian.
that fact in itself should not be funny.
But it is.
But it is. I cannot argue with such logic.
I would say,
So,
Pete,
like,
if you're
you-
watching, then take no offense, but he's not watching. He's too busy making another game.
He's just too busy being talented.
Too busy,
Um,
living his dream while I'm here bashing my
like
face
I was
in
there
the
for one of his
Larry.
streams. He was spriting, but like I got in there and he was telling me all about the game. It's kind of like Undertale where you can attack or you can defend. And so if you want to attack, it's like a game of ice hockey where you hit the enemy with the puck.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like that Undertale interactive attack, but I think it's way more dynamic. Because like the enemy will have their own ways to defend against the puck. So you know how in Undertale fighting enemies felt the same.
Yeah.
That was by design. That was a very intentional choice. That's not true here because I don't think it's a game about sparing necessarily. And if you want to instead defend, I think it's literally a 3x3 tower defense board, like PvZ. It's very small, or it's like 5x5. It's quite small though. And you have like your towers are your party members. It's super inventive. I'm just glad to see more lane-based tower defense, you know? It feels like it should be its own genre into itself.
Really, asshole. You had to start moving.
That was crazy.
He's just gonna stand, and now this fuck's gonna catch me. Yeah, fuck you, game. This is how.
You've gotten it's
how
crazy. You've gotten so much better at just like committing to moving lately, and it's still not enough.
It's exhausting. I will say that this game is a lot easier to dodge than in Deltarune.
Deltarune is not a game that was designed for you to dodge, I'll tell you that.
Nope. But it's fun to try anyway.
I mean, Deltarune is designed for you to dodge by being very patient and moving in inches, I should say.
But that's not how.
Except
I
on the
looked at it.
except on the fucking Great Board in Chapter 1. You have to move perfectly. It's really funny. I hope you weren't having a conversation with Sion. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know what their deal is. They sent me a DM. I'm just not reading.
If she wants to talk with me, that's fine. But I'm gonna move on.
I'm not too worried about it. Whatever
Not your business.
whatever their problem is, it's not my problem. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lose sleep over it.
Lucky you.
Right.
At least the music's soothing enough in this game
I
to
was just
get you
talking
through the
about
early
how
game.
good the fucking music is.
It's kind of not a shame to reset early on if you get to hear this stuff.
I would be a lot happier if I got to run, deeper into the
Of
game,
course.
but That's just me
Well,
as
the
a
music in the late
gamer.
game's pretty insane
It's
too.
still just
so.
good. It's such a good game.
It's not like you lose out on the good music by somehow doing better.
Right. Like, I just wish Rob got a nicer pair of shoes on before he left for this expedition.
I know.
Like, can you run a little faster,
I wish
pal?
he hit the gym a bit earlier in his life.
Look at this little lanky fuck.
I know.
But can we appreciate his acrobatic ability? My man. My man does a double front flip before attacking. Like,
I know. He's very acrobatic, and that's very impressive. It's just not in the way that counts.
no.
Running away from monsters.
+4, this run's guaranteed to get past Larry. That's not how the RNG works, but man, does it feel like it sometimes.
It kind of is. It kind of is, though.
Correlation, not causation, I know. I went to college.
That's scary. That you can come out of college and still act like this.
I mean, I could be worse. I could be a liberal arts major. Ah, Christ almighty. Because, like, come on. You could be like, there was a girl that I knew in high school that went to University of Florida, and pretty much the entire time she was just partying her way through college. And she still came out the other side with a degree.
Huh. Interesting.
I mean,
I think I'll do okay.
you know her. She posts a ton of thirst traps on Instagram.
Sure.
That's
Who am
what
I to
said.
judge?
I'm like, you're like 27. Why are
You got a
posting-
degree?
You got a degree. You're clearly paid enough to do your lifestyle. Why are you posting?
So this is her lifestyle.
Why are you posting
Like-
thirst traps? Like, I think I understand everything except for the thirst traps, if I'm being honest.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, don't you get enough attention from the guys instead of posting it all over Instagram?
Just an easy way to get a little bit of validation.
I guess. Whatever gets you up at night, you know?
Not really gonna hurt you, I know.
Right,
It's
again.
just interesting to think about.
None of my business, but I also kind of want to know. For science, of course.
For science, very scientific.
Mhm.
Science man.
I mean, to be honest, I only use my Instagram to stalk people from, like, high school and college. What are you up to? Oh shit, you're married. Oh, you have kids. Nice, good for you. The funniest one would always be the girl that was super in favor of gay rights,
Yeah,
and then she married another woman.
of course.
And I was like, oh, nice self-report there, buddy. I'm not judging at all.
Hey, don't read into those patterns. Cough, cough.
Exactly.
And nobody knows.
Right. I was too young to recognize it then, but in hindsight, it's like, how did we miss it?
Smooth, very smooth.
Like, smooth like a chicken breast. That's my brain.
How did she ever get out of that?
I got caught on the bush. Just like trying to get in an airport after 9/11. Oh, never forget.
Wow. You won't let me.
Just this draw. Good lord.
Very nice draw.
I guaranteed kill the middle guy next turn.
That's insane. You never see that.
I guess I saved a little bit of time.
And you're doing this much AoE as well. I mean,
Yeah, this seems fine.
This is really good.
And I have one AoE in hands.
You could even kind of brick and get away with it, but of course you don't brick. Of course you get like exactly what you wanted.
5 seconds behind. We'll make that time right back if we can, you know, get past this fucking encounter. Easy clap.
Well, that was easy.
Easy clap.
Can they just do that every time?
Clearly not.
Ready, please?
Right, pretty please? If I touch my fingers together and say it in a higher pitch voice, will you please? We got 2 scrap drops too, so we can skip the chest. Five seconds ahead. That I would consider an A-tier enter thicket.
Yeah, very nice.
No encounters. Smooth run
Clean
through the
movement.
second. Encounter.
Yeah. Congratulations.
That menu was like B-. Could have been better. Oops.
Didn't want that anyways.
Nope, I mean, I just bought it right back. Regret to inform you, I can't think of any other funny events that happened from stalking people's Instagrams.
No. Are you just gonna be silent the entire rest of the stream?
No,
That's
I'm
my
trying-
streamer.
I've tried not
That-
to. No, actually, I do have one. So back when Sokka and I were
from stalking Instagram? Really?
when Sokka and I were still living together, she knew one of my exes from high school. So she
Oh my
knew
goodness.
the ex through like a club together. So my ex had her added on Instagram. I never bothered because like it was one of those high school relationships where you're like things don't end the best. So
Oh yeah.
I never wanted anything to do with that. And so the ex announces her engagement, and my ex immediately goes, or Sokka immediately goes, is she pregnant?
Sorry.
Yeah, they're both my exes, it's fine.
I know.
But Sok goes, is she pregnant? Look at that. And
Really?
I really, really wish I got closure on that, because rushing into a marriage because she got pregnant is 100% something that X would do.
Now you're a little more invested than you ever wanted to be.
Right, and so now I've lost my dealer, so to speak. I can't ask for tabs anymore. So
Look at you go. You used to be so much more timid moving through that area.
I mean, their hitboxes are weird,
Yeah, that's fair.
and there's too many of them. Such a confined space.
And they're all independently moving, yeah.
It's fine. So they So unfortunately, I don't know if my ex is pregnant.
You're cut off. That's so sad for you, Calvin.
And it's not like I'm gonna message Sock and be like, "Hey,
Do
what
you
was the
remember
resolution of that?" Like, that's just fucking weird. like, like, why don't I just follow her myself at that point?
That's even weird in another dimension, so
Right,
good luck.
but I also, hear my words, I don't give a fuck anymore. So, like,
That's fair.
what's the problem?
You're in your cranky old man era.
Right, I've just passed the point of, like, this was how many years ago? My god, it was a decade ago. Yeah, we can get over that.
That's crazy. Honestly, if she doesn't get over it at that point, that's on her.
I lied, it was not a decade ago. It was almost a decade ago.
Why is my streamer always lying?
Well, I looked at the month. It happened this year, but in, like, December.
Gotcha.
Feels bad, man. I'm old.
So lying by 6 months. Interesting.
They ain't never call me a truther.
You got blue ball Larried.
Yep. Time to talk
Classic.
about more mundane, random bullshit.
Where were you here when I talked about the fact that I wanted to start up a blog?
I don't remember.
Well, I want to start up a like video game blog, share my thoughts.
Excellent.
Because I've noticed, like in a lot of conversations with my friends, I've got like a very different taste, so I'd like to be able to express that.
In a cultured.
It was actually
in a cultured way, like a fine glass
yes.
of wine.
I don't judge me too much. I quite like games critics and etc. I find their opinions to be very valuable and enjoyable.
Sometimes I put on a long-form video essay about somebody bitching about everything that's terrible in Tears of the Kingdom.
That's not a games critic.
It's so fun though, because like the entire time you're like, yeah, that criticism's valid, but I had fun, so like...
Yep. Is that are you talking about the Skitty Bitty video?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Because they put together a pretty good argument. I never watched the full thing because like I realized I wanted to play the game.
Yeah.
And you know, I've got over 100 hours in the game. I haven't beaten it yet. I haven't even gotten the final dungeon.
I've got like
120 hours in the game, and I still haven't done the Rito.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why I'm holding out on that. I know its ability is going to be like convenient, almost assuredly.
I will plead the fifth.
You don't even have to. It's obvious. It's gonna be another wind boosty power. There's no way it's not.
No way.
I know.
Actually, it's a kamikaze effect.
Oh,
Use it, you
good.
Just die immediately.
That sounds helpful.
Chat, is this gaslighting?
Yeah, I must say I don't really like the game that much after having played it a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's just I don't really like it that much. It's especially in a world where Breath of the Wild exists.
I got to I unlocked all of the Guardians, like all your little companions.
Yeah.
And I got bored. I got the Master Sword. I did all the dungeons except for the last one.
I don't know how this is revealed. There's like another dungeon that's not really told to you out of the main 4. There's like a 5th one in the bottom of the map.
Yep. Did that
Okay,
one.
you did that.
Technically. 6
I mean,
dungeons.
there's one at the very end. Yeah.
Oh, and then the one where the final boss is at. 7?
Am I missing a dungeon? I guess I haven't seen one of them.
Well, you're intended to
Or
be
I'm not
the
thinking
4
of it.
regions. And then you
Yeah,
unlock
I've done-
another dungeon.
Oh, and
Your
then
story.
okay, but you can do that other the side dungeon like at
Yeah.
any time. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
You're
So I'm
supposed
just
to
gonna
do-
have I'm gonna have a 5th dungeon waiting for me when I'm
Yep.
done.
You're supposed to do the 4
And I-
regions, then the 5th dungeon, then the lightning dungeon.
Oh, okay. I guess it just tells you about the lightning dungeon then, because I
Yeah.
feel like the lightning dungeon you're supposed to do whenever you want because like it also hints you towards the master sword when you're done with it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a different line through the game.
Or you could be like
I will
me
say,
and find it immediately.
yeah, I think I did the fire dungeon, which was easily the worst one, by the way.
That
Um,
was miserable.
I like the minecart puzzles, but I hate the fact that I could just climb around and just win.
It's a weird.
I don't get it.
It feels like trying to build a cohesive experience in Minecraft. If I'm being honest. That's
Yeah,
how
it- without,
Breath of the Wild feels.
Without the adventure mode, so people are just like breaking walls.
Right. That's exactly how it feels. So you could just, if you have enough stamina wheels, you can just climb and sequence break the entire puzzle that you're supposed to
I think
solve.
I've got to apologize to the divine beasts. I think they were more interesting than I
were.
realized in the moment. Because like I miss old style Zelda dungeons like a motherfucker, but in the context of Tears of the Kingdom, they're terrible.
So miserable.
The water temple, no, the water temple was worse than the fire temple. I apologize.
Unlocking the
That
water
was-
temple was miserable.
I
think part of the
don't
problem-
understand.
Part of the problem was that, like, part of Breath of the Wild's charm was that you got measurable progress fairly quickly. And so if you wanted to do the Divine Beast, you have a short little quest. Oftentimes the longest part of the process is walking there.
And,
And
a-
then-
along the way, they have like interesting things, which is cool.
Right. Like you can pick up some lightning arrows on the way to the elephants, so you can save yourself some time later, not killing the Lionel. Like that's nice. Rewards you for exploring,
Yeah.
but if you want to go straight there, you can. And so the problem that I just ran into with Tears of the Kingdom is why am I still walking? Like there's so much shit to do. It's so fucking long. Like I want to
and-
feel rewarded for doing this already. Why is it taking so long?
I'm not feeling too incentivized to do side content either, which is kind of a shame.
It's and a lot of the side content kind of just blows.
You know what? I will actually give flowers to one thing in the game. Okay, this is kind of a complex thought. This is why I want to blog. I think the most fun I have with Tears of the Kingdom, I only managed to figure out how to have fun like this at 80 hours in, is treating it like a treasure hunting game. Because that is way better than it is in Breath of the Wild. Going for like all the little goodies that are hidden in weird spots on the map, going into caves and stuff, spelunking, that's pretty fun.
That shit is pretty fun.
Some of the Sky Islands are neat, but I think that they're just really annoying.
Yeah.
The depths are more interesting when you are treating it like treasure hunting. It does such a good job at putting you in that position, right? And so the part that confuses me is that everything's so cohesive in that direction. Like the way that you scavenge for weapons is very scrappy in that way. I can find an enemy encounter, fuse the weapon that they dropped with their own horn, and keep fighting, which is supposed to be very fast-paced. And then I'm being tasked with stopping everything and building a little vehicle.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I miss bomb
it's like
arrows immensely.
nothing in Breath of the Wild
I am the storm.
ever tasked you with changing the pace in a way that was so detrimental to the moment-to-moment gameplay. If you were ever doing Magnesis stuff, it was kind of paced around that, right? I was doing that kind of puzzle. I was looking at the environment and trying to carefully ascertain what to do. But with the Ultra Hand doing literally everything, I feel like I'm getting slowed down for literally everything.
Yeah, I wasn't. You know, how do I? So, you know those compilations where it's like lore accurate link on YouTube where they cut out all the menuing in
Yeah.
like that's that's more how Breath of the Wild feels when you play it versus
Yeah,
Tears of
those
the Kingdom,
menus
where
are
it's like,
so brief.
if I want to shoot a bomb arrow, I have to fuse the fucking bomb arrow, and I can't favorite the fucking bomb, so I have to scroll every time I want to use the bomb arrow.
Dude, you know how nice it would be to have like a hot list of like 6 items that I want to fuse my arrows with?
Please, like, fucking let me craft them in advance. Why is that such
Because,
a hard
like,
concept?
It's so interesting. Like, they give you so many bokoblin horns because of like the swarm encounters, that clearly fusing your arrows with bokoblin horns is a nice call. But I never want to do that because it involves scrolling away from my bombs.
Right, it takes so fucking long to do.
Or like the light plumes. I reached 999 of those forever ago. Yeah. I love the depths. I actually think they're really fun to explore.
They were a lot of fun.
No, Sky Islands kind of frustrate me because they pretend to be a lot more bespoke than they are. Like, they have ways through them that feel very intentional. Like, you can just fly, often with the resources just presented on the island. And so it kind of breaks that illusion of a bespoke level. And the issue is that I still have to go along with whatever they're saying, because otherwise I'm going to miss, like, a shrine crystal.
Yep.
So I feel like I'm being given a lot of options to do nothing.
Illusion of choice.
Yeah. I guess if I wanted to say it in a way that was less interesting and thoughtful, I could just say illusion of choice. Very good, Calvin.
I mean, that's what you're describing. Don't need to be elegant. Why use many words when few word work?
When few do trick?
When few work.
Ugh.
Such elegance. Get this man a sketch pad and let him do poetry. There's a reason
I
I'm a
loved
scientist, folks.
doing the Yiga Clan side quest because I felt like, I get to an area, I check out a map, I try to determine what areas that map is going to correspond to, and I go out, I do a little mini quest, beat up some guys, on to the next one. It's pretty well paced, actually.
Are you
That's
fucking
insane.
kidding me? That's crazy. That's also enough. I've had enough.
That's fair.
I've been resetting for an hour, and I haven't escaped this hell.
Blue ball area.
This is honestly worse than PvZ in a way. Because at least with PvZ, I was able to get a run out of slot machine within an hour. In most cases, of course.
Yeah.
What's a good Scion song to put on? Let's put on the Super Mario World Castle. And I don't think I have anyone to raid, so I might just end it.
That was fun.
Yeah, there's not a single person I want to raid, so...